Hey everybody, miss me? It is not Sunday, and I'm live streaming because I felt like it. I got home and I decided, as many of you have just seen, I've been hanging out with Becca, and then I came home and the fireworks are going off, and I don't feel like I'm going to be able to go to sleep. So I decided to jump here on a live stream, and like my space is a mess. Like, do you see all of this? I'll jump on a live stream because I know I'm not going to be able to go to sleep yet. And I'm sure that there are people out there as well who are in the same boat as I am. So I am in the interior most of my apartment, away from windows and doors and everything else. And so just thought I would come on and see what happens. And Flicky Cheeky says, hey Ian, it's not even dark yet. I know, it's not even dark yet, except it's like 10:30 here. Becca's in the chat. Hi, Becca. Thanks for having me over there. Right, I know, right? Exactly. Teresa's like, I thought you were tired, Becca. Hi, everyone. Wow. All right. Everybody's coming in. So, hi, everyone. I don't know what I'm doing. I literally have no idea. Literally have no idea what I'm doing. I got to my place and I was like, sleep is not going to happen yet. Sleep is definitely not going to happen yet. So, we're just going to do something. I don't know what, but we're going to do something. I barely, like, my machine is turned on, but that's all I all of this. All of this. Endless party, what? I know, right? Isn't it great? I gotta show off Linda's card again. Linda sent this, she did the Legit Kits, the sampler pack that they have, and she sent this to me for Pride Month. I need to figure out a good place to put that. Maybe I could put that like right there. That might be a good place there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Hey everybody, welcome. Welcome to the endless party that happens. I got to show you some stuff that I got. Let me actually go to this huge pile of fabric. By the way, somebody else sent this to me. Let's see here. Somebody sent me some a lot of Doctor Who fabric. Like a lot of Doctor Who fabric. This was, where did the card go? I have the card and now I can't find it. Somebody sent this to me and it was really nice of them, and I can't find the card. I don't know. Did Ian see the pictures of his new? No, not yet. I haven't. I haven't seen the pictures of my new roommates, apparently. Somebody sent me this fabric, and I'm so sorry. I had the card that had your name on it, and I don't know where it got off to. But they sent me some really cool Doctor Who fabric, which I love. It's really pretty and fun. But no. So, bleh, things. I'm going to set this right there for now. While we were at Road to Virginia, I got this fabric when I was in constant buffering. Are y'all having buffering problems? Buffering for anyone else? Buffering, oh. Is it buffering for anyone else, or is it just me? Becca, is it buffering for you? Anywho, I know it is a lot of fabric, isn't it? I got some of this fabric when I was in lagging. Sound and buffering. I don't know what to do. Sound. Maybe I should do a restart. It's weird. I've done this from this position before. Like, this is my normal setup. What is going on? Buffering, exit out. Oh, it fixed yours. Okay. Shelly's saying buffering, exit out, and go back in, and it fixed hers. Here I was, thinking it was going to be an all fun. You are buffering. Several comments about, yeah, I see, Katie. Thank you. Oh, it's frozen. Well, do I need to do a restart? I'm checking. I am checking. Oh, it's frozen, says Donna. Am I frozen? I don't know. It says I'm still live. Am I still here? Give me a heart in the chat if I'm still here. If it's working. Chat is like not moving. Much better. Okay. Okay. Becky says fireworks going off here. Also, Becca, you and Mary were out of control tonight. I was trying to be the good one. I was trying to be the good one, and then it just went crazy. Like the chat fired off, and yeah. Josh says I should have been asleep an hour and a half ago. The sleep ain't gonna be easy. Sorry, Josh. We have our interview tomorrow too, so it's gonna be a fun interview. I'm not ready to go to bed though. I'm still A, wide awake from hanging out with Becca, and B, the fireworks. Ugh, I don't like it. The only time I like fireworks is at Disney. Let's see. Becky says the card is awesome. Okay, so apparently things are better now. Josh, text me if they're not, because I don't know what y'all are seeing on your side. So hopefully things are better. Maybe I need to do a Wi-Fi restart to see if that would do. I'm not going to do it right now because that would take me off the air. And I don't want to do that. So we're going to keep going like this and hope that I hope it does better. I don't know what. Like literally this is my normal setup, so I don't know what's going on. But anywho, all right, back to this. So I bought this fabric. So I'm going to use this fabric, and I think I bought this webbing at Road to Virginia. I bought this zipper at Road to Virginia, and I think this is going to be a really cute combination for this bag. What do you think? What do y'all think? I think it'll be pretty fun. I also bought some zipper pulls that I think are perfect for this bag. I don't know. I left my text messages on so that way people could reach me if they needed to, but it is a great show. I love it. Doctor Who is a great show. So these are the zipper pulls that I got for, oops, let's cover up the face so it look at that zipper pull. Isn't it cute? So I got 2 of these zipper pulls. You're buffering. Yes, some buffering. Yes, constant buffering. I don't know what to do. I don't know why. All right. Goes in and out. Okay. All right. Restart. I'm gonna restart because apparently it's buffering. So I'm gonna find here. Should I restart? Should I not? I don't know. I refresh. No buffering here. I'm fine. I'm good. I don't know what to do. It's fine. I went out and came back in and it's fine. I'm good. Okay. All right. It's all good. It's good. Okay. I don't know what to do. It's not you, I don't think. Good after coming back in. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to keep going. The joys of YouTube. I don't know. I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know if I should restart. I don't know if I should keep going. I don't know what I need to do. Cause YouTube. Anyways, yeah, so I have this gigantic pile of fabric that needs to get put away and some fat quarters that need to get put away. And, yeah, I have a whole bunch of stuff that needs to get put away and I just, haven't done it yet. I also got new scissors. I got new snips. We showed this off, if you've joined Becca and I for Vintage Sunday, we showed these off because these are from Threaded Lines and I love them and they're super pretty. I'm still here. All right, good. We're going to go with it then. We're going to go with it and keep running, and I don't know. I don't even know what I'm going to work on in here. Oh, this is just one of those times that I'm like, oh, let's do something, anything. I don't know. All right. The good one. Anywho, these are at Threaded Lines. So if you're interested in them, you can pick it up from Threaded Lines. No buffering. Okay. All right. They are perfect, aren't they? I think it's a good. I think it'll be a good. I think it'll be a good little thread pull, zipper pull. That word thing. Y'all are definitely behind me, so it must have like taken a moment for all of my stuff to get out there. Yeah, y'all are talking about restart, and I definitely talked about that a while ago. So I'm way ahead of y'all, and I'm just gonna hang out. I know I'm gonna have to have extra coffee and pile on the makeup tomorrow, says Josh. Josh is gonna be such a great guest on the podcast. I can't wait for it. So it'll be fun. So yeah, this is a little mini cross stitch kit that Becca got. It is from Threaded Lines. It is $9.99. You can purchase this along with a whole bunch of other little kits. Threadedlines.com. Go check them out. Yeah. So yeah. Anywho, what are we gonna do? I don't know. Oh, here's the card. Here's the card for the Doctor Who fabric. That's what I was. Lisa Martin is the one that sent me all that fabric. So thank you, Lisa, so much. I'll do this again on the live stream on Sunday. We'll say hi to Lisa there too. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna see what happens. It's fine, but I had to go out and come back in. Awesome, Jenny. Jenny Harris says, I just got here. What happened? You looked good from here. I decided to go live because there are fireworks going off and I'm not going to be able to sleep. So I literally got home from Becca's and decided to jump on a live stream. I haven't cleaned my space at all, as you can see. I was just like, you know what? We're just going to go live and see what happens. So that's what I did. And apparently there's been buffering issues and I don't know why. Literally no idea why. So I'm just going to keep going. And as long as everything stays the way it is, then that's fine. Otherwise, then I'll be... Zaza, what are you doing? It's like, what? It's like stupid early for you, Zaza. What are you doing up? What time is it in, what time is it in London? It's 3:42 a.m. for you, Zaza. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm helping people, DJ. No, I'm not talking... Oh my gosh. Siri's like, I'm helping people. And I'm like, yes, I know. I wasn't talking to you. All right, so what are we going to do? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm literally looking around for things that I can do. Oh, we could start on... I don't know if we're going to finish it, but we might start on... So I have... I bought a travel router. This is a wireless router, a wireless travel router. I actually took this to Disney World and used it, or Disneyland, excuse me. I used it in the, it's late, but I've not been to sleep yet. You should probably get some sleep because it's like almost 4 a.m. where you are, so you should probably sleep. This is a travel router, and I used this in the hotel while I was in Disneyland. And it was great because I set it up with my home network's name, so that way my phone automatically connected to it. So I've been actually losing voice now. I don't know. I don't know what to do, Grace. So this is something that one of my friends gave me this Haunted Mansion little pouch. And I was thinking it's a little bigger than what I need for the travel router. And I'm thinking what I can do is make a smaller version to fit. Let's not show that side. A smaller version to fit, because like, look how that would take so little room. So I don't know. I think I want to make a smaller version. By the way, this has 2 pockets. It has this little vinyl pocket in the front, and then it has a little zippered pocket in there. So you can do, there's like little places. Donna, the crowns work with interaction, so the more you interact, the higher your ranking is. So like Donna, as you put more into the chat, or as you send super chats, all that kind of stuff, that's how it determines who has the crowns and like what ranking everybody has. I don't know. It's a new thing from YouTube. I don't know if I like it or not, but it does drive up interactions, so I left it on and was like, sure, what's that? Tracy's asking, what is the name of the Ruby Star fabric that was the alphabets that Becca was using? It is called Selvage Magic. I actually have mine back here. The ones that Becca gave me. It's called Selvage Magic by Ruby Star Society. Where'd it go? I'm trying to find the selvage so you can see it. It's called Selvage Magic by Ruby Star Society. Would a Hemingway pouch work for it? It might. It might work for it, actually. Actually, I hadn't thought about that. A Holland pouch. A Hemingway would work, but a Holland pouch... No, Hemingway would work better. Yeah, I'm trying to think of Hemingway. Yeah, Hemingway would work better. Here it is. Selvage Magic. Oh, you're in Melbourne. Hello. What does the back of your shirt say? The back of my shirt is the cherry blossoms. I bought this shirt during the cherry blossom season here in DC. So, all right, we're just gonna keep going with it. Hey, Todd, the bear quilter is here. Hello. So yeah, that is the fabric that was used today. These are the actual, this is the selvage print. I know Becca showed it up close, but there is some, I think this one's my favorite. I love it. It is almost sold out everywhere. It is very kind of hard to find, and I've already heard that they want to make some more of it in the future. So Josh is like, I will take Joshua, please. With the amount of letters that you get, take a look. I've done one name using mine, and take a look at like how many letters you're getting. Like, look at all those letters. They're really I mean, just look at that. Do you see how many? The A's, like look at the letter A. Look at how many letter A's you get. It's pretty jam-packed. It comes with a lot of letters, so it's kind of awesome. Magnolias are great. I love the smell of magnolias. Y'all are I'm like ADHDing right now with y'all have gotten me really distracted. I am all over the place. All over the place. Yes, it is out. Is it just out? Yeah, so the Selvage Magic is just out. Are the letters different sizes? They're the same size, but they are... All the... What am I trying to say? All the cuts are the same size, but the letters, some of them are bigger letters than others. So like there's bigger... Let me see if I can find two different... I feel like the E's have two different... Or there's like several different sizes. Yeah, there's definitely different sizes of E's. So like, so here's two different sizes of E. We have the little e, we have the capital E. I would take this a scarlet A, please. Oh my gosh, Todd, you're hilarious. Yes, they are different fonts. Yeah, there's lots of different fonts to choose from. So like, you know, there's that one. There's that one. There's different colors. So you can just like, and I'm just showing you the ease. Like there's a whole bunch of differences, different colors. Hey there, YouTube didn't tell me. Well, apparently I'm like in and out. So sometimes I'm buffering, sometimes I'm not. I don't know. It is very ransom-esque. Like there's a lot of like ransom note vibes with these. So you could really do, you can do a lot with these. You could do a lot. So I really love this, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun to play with. I just haven't, I've done a little bit, but not very much. Very ransom typeset. It is true. Very, very ransom letter. Very, very ransom letter. It does have, so Layla, it has a very good amount of vowels. It has a lot of vowels. You're not going to get shorted on the vowels. So the Bear Quilter says, okay, friends, I'm off to bed. For me and the girls, have a good night. See you later, Todd. Thanks for popping in. Saying hello. Saying hello. Yeah. Anywho, what am I doing? Yeah, so I think I'm gonna make, that needs to go in the trash. Ow! I really just banged myself pretty hard on the table here. That was not good. I think I'm gonna make one of these for this, but I don't know how big I should make it. So this is only, this is only like 4 inches by 3.5, a little over 3 and 0.75. And then I also need this as well. So I'm gonna see if maybe I can, what, there's 130 people in here? All right, cool. I figured no one would want to come watch, but here we are. So yeah, I think, so if I did, so this one is, how long is this one? You're watching this in real time. So, because this was very much not planned, this is 12.5, so that's way too big. I feel like maybe a 6-inch. I feel like 6 inches would be probably pretty okay. We're gonna do this in real time, I guess. I don't know if we're gonna finish or not, but I just figured. So if I did, oh, that might actually work. So if I did 6 inches by 12 inches, maybe? Yeah. So I think I'm gonna make it 11, I should probably write this down. 11 wide, 6 tall. 11 wide, 6 tall. It's gonna make a very like a very rectangular. I'm not gonna do it sideways. I'm gonna do it top ways, but I don't know that. We're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for it, and it'll be fun. It'll be fine. Laura says, I'm loving the letters. I think they'd be fun to play with. They are a lot of fun to play with. I made the key fob. I didn't do it the way that Becca did it. What I did is I took the letters, I sewed them all together, and then I folded over the edges and pressed it like that. And then I sewed it onto webbing as is. So it's sewn onto rainbow webbing, and I think that worked. It did okay. It wasn't great, but it did okay. So, yeah. Zaza, I might have some extra Z's and A's. Any perfect? There you go. Finding some, doing some borrowing and trading on that. Let's see. They'll go great with my Allison Glass stamps. Oh, cool. There you go. Thank you, Shelby. I appreciate that. Yeah, it does give it a little structure. It does make it a little bit stronger. I don't have the front. I forgot to take a picture before I sent it to my friend. I should have taken a picture, but I forgot. So yeah. Let's see. Fat quarters. Can I use some fat quarters from this? I feel like this would be a good fat quarter project. I don't want to bust into those because because those are mine. That's why. Everything is content. Everything is content. That's what I tell myself, at least, right? Let's see here. What if I did? So I'm gonna need a front and a back, and inside and an outside, right? Like front, back, and then the inside lining. So I'm gonna need 2 panels that are that big. So 11 by 6-ish. You're watching this in real time, guys. Sorry about you. What fabric do I want to use? I have fat quarters. I have fat quarters at the wazoo. What do I want to use today? Do I want to use some Tula Pink? Of course I do. Let's see here. Ooh, I do have some Disco Kitty. Could use some Disco Kitty. We have some Disco Kitty. So what creates says, no need to be sorry. I'm very glad. All right. So maybe I'll use some Disco Kitty. What do y'all think? Oh, Marty says, my back is out and watching you makes me feel better. Well, I'm glad. I'm so glad. Let's see. You don't have to do anything, just be. So I could like sit here and just stare at the camera and y'all would be okay with that? I don't know. I'm just kidding. Anyways, I might make it out of this. You should make a pouch with a strap, like for cell phone and badges in case you need a hotspot in public. Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. I kind of like that idea. I think we're going to go with some Disco Kitty. I just don't know if I have... Let's see, this is... Oh, I have plenty. I could probably make that work. Because I only need... I think I could probably make that work. We'll see. Laura says, I'm going to order it, not like I need it in the project, but I'm definitely doing it. It's fun. It's really fun playing with those block letters. It gets very addicting. It gets very, very addicting. Okay, so we're gonna use Disco Kitty. I think we're gonna use Disco Kitty. Because I don't really have another project that I could do. I could. There's a lot of projects I could do with this, but we're gonna do it anyways. We're gonna make it happen. So the first thing I need to do is press my fabric. So let's do that. Let's press. I also need it inside too, but I'll figure that out in a minute. Put my thinking hat on. It's gonna fall. It's gonna fall. wait for the iron to heat up. Are you using vinyl? I think I will use vinyl. Should I use vinyl on the front? Perfect. Should I use vinyl on the front, or should I turn it like fabric on the front? I'm thinking I made dog poo bag carriers from Disco Kitty. Oh my flicky chicky, that's funny. Hey Doreen, welcome to the craziness of a random pop-up live. Now that I've gone live, of course the fireworks have quieted down. I can't hear them anymore, so that I'm just like, okay, whatever. So yeah, I think I'm gonna use Disco Kitties. I think I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and line it with this. I think this will be the inside of my bag. So that'll be the outside. This will be the inside. Because honestly, this isn't my favorite fabric. I'd do vinyl on the front and maybe Disco Kitty on the side and outer back. Do I have that sparkling Vienna? I do. I think you mean vinyl. And I think I do. Are you talking about this vinyl? I do have this vinyl that has the stars. Ooh, it's stuck to itself. I do have that vinyl. You can't hear them because you're distracted. That's true. That is probably true. I like the eye as the lining. Yeah, I think I kind of want to do it that way. I think I'm gonna do Disco Kitty on the outside and then the eyes as the inside. I think that's how that's gonna work. Tanya said, I couldn't sleep either, Ian 8. That's, yeah, the fireworks were driving me a little crazy, so I'm just gonna be here. I like where this is headed. I think I like where we're headed here. Your final step is going to be nail it to me. Very funny, Josh. Very, very funny. Mail it to you, huh? All right, where's my spray bottle? Here it is. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Let's do the spray. Let's press our fabric. Press, press. Can you tell I've been hanging out with Becca a little too much? We press our fabric. Press, press. Definitely just sprayed everything over here. Okay, then. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's all good. It's fine. I need to, oh, I should have put this other mat together is what I should have done. That's what I should have done, because my friends at Aliso sent me home with the pressing mat system that they have. And I totally should have done that. But was I paying attention? No. No, I was not. I absolutely was not. I'm not looking at chat right now. My bad. Sorry, everyone. Did you know? I found this out when I was talking with Aliso. You can actually change the... I am, Katie. I am live. You can actually... What time is it there, Katie? You should be asleep by now. You can actually change the orientation of the cord. So if you're left-handed, you can actually change it just popping out the screws and putting it back in the opposite way. I did not know that, but they were talking with Sean, the guy who sews, and he's left-handed, as many of you know. Or if you didn't know, he's left-handed. And so he's like, but I'm left-handed. And they're like, well, lucky for you, you can just flip it around. And he was like, what? And I was like, what? And they were like, yes. And I'm like, what? And he was like, what? And I was like, and they were like, I know. So yeah, you can actually flip the iron around. Yeah, it's, yeah, you're not frozen. Okay, good. I'm glad. It was buffering for a while. Okay, all right. I'm glad I'm not buffering anymore and that I am working. Couldn't find it. Where'd it go? Oh boy. This is what happens when I have no plan and no idea what I'm going to do. And I do things off the cuff. Doesn't go so well for me. It goes all over the place. Matches perfectly to the shirt. It does, doesn't it? I didn't notice that. That does. That does match. Josh, you're hilarious. Oh, Josh. I just sprayed my leg with that one. Definitely just sprayed my leg. Fireworks are still going off here in East Texas, even though it was heavy rain just prior to sunset. Oh, goodness. I know West Texas got pretty hard hit. Thinking about everybody in West Texas and Central Texas that is dealing with the incredible flooding that has just happened. And y'all know that's my home state. So I hope everybody... I know there were several missing people too, so I hope everything gets better for that area. Oop, definitely just sprayed the wall. Sorry. Sorry, landlords. My bad. Didn't mean to spray the wall. All right, there we go. What? I know, Tracy, me too. I can't stand it. It drives me crazy. Drives me crazy. All right. I need to do some quilting, but I also need a piece of Bianni. Shelby's on the West Coast, and she says it's 8 p.m. here, and not even dark, but there are still fireworks going off. Ugh, crazy. Karen, I didn't know either, but I knew I wouldn't be able to get to sleep, so I decided to jump on here after I got home. I left Becca's, and the fireworks were going off like crazy. I was like, you know what? I know I'm not going to be able to get to sleep right off the bat. So we're just going to go live for a little bit. I don't know how long we're going to be here. But I figured, why not jump on here while I'm not able to sleep? Let me see if I have a piece of Bianni Soft and Stable that is going to be the right size. Is that a spider? No, that's not a spider. Oh, no, that's going to be too small. I want to get all the way up to the very edge on this one. I have a stash of Bianni Soft and Stable over here off to the side, off camera, that I collect like little bits and bobs, like, you know, this right here. That I collect for moments like this, when I'm like, I just need a piece. See, like this one. It's like, it's got an L shape in it and everything, but you know, this may be too small too. Dang it. I don't want to bust into a new piece. I just need something big enough. Oh, it is. Oh, I think it's just barely big enough. Oh, it's just big enough. It doesn't 100% cover it. Well, maybe if I go the other way. What happens if I go the other way? Oh, no, no. Ooh, maybe. It's super close. It misses just a little bit of it. I'm sorry, I'm on the floor. I'm looking at it like just barely not big enough. So I think I'm gonna go with it because it's just barely not big enough, but I think it'll work. I think it'll work out. Like literally barely doesn't work. So I think it's gonna be fine. So I'm gonna grab my scissors. Ekate, I saw that, and that's really, really sad. Karen says, I'm working on my Flyway puzzle mystery quilt. I got one clue done, working on another one right now. Awesome. Katie, the Greenland Quilter, is working on my Tula Pink Dragon Fruit project. Becca gave hers to me, so I need to work on it. I haven't even started. She hasn't worked on it since she did it that first live stream where she started on it and then decided not to work on it. So she hasn't done it anymore. So, yeah. All right. We're going to use this, and then we're going to chop this off over here. I know I'm off camera. I'll be there in a second. I'll be back in just a second, I promise. All right, there we go. Oh my gosh, I looked at the clock on the watch on the phone for a moment, and I thought it said 1:11 a.m. and I was like, what? No, how? It is not 1:11 a.m. It just is 11:11. Make a wish. All right. So it's like literally all I'm missing is just that right there. It'll be fine. Am I running a dual live? Not that I know of. Should just be here on YouTube. Just on YouTube. All right, so what I'm going to do is because normally what I would do is I would spray, I would use some spray based, but I don't want to go outside. And actually, I don't even think I have spray based at the moment. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to do a quick line of stitching on the selvage. And I'm just going to do a quick little basting stitch. So I'm going to set it to, I think, 5. I'm just going to do a quick little basting stitch. I'm just going to keep it on, make sure I'm not hanging off. Nope. That way it keeps it on to the soften stable. Flying by the seat of my pants, everyone. I'm cutting 60-degree triangles from strip sets. Awesome, Auntie L. Sounds fun. All right, so now I'm going to go down either side. And I'm going to stay as close to the edge as possible. I just am kind of tacking it down just to keep it in place. I'm not looking to do anything more than just kind of keep it in place. You have thread up there. Stop yelling at me. Stop yelling at me. Katie, am I live streaming somewhere else that I don't know about? Is that what's happening? Should just be one live stream, and it should just be here on YouTube. Oops. That did not catch. There we go. Is it running 2 lives at the same time? It shouldn't be. Does anybody else see that? Should only be one, and it should just be on YouTube. I only see one live stream, Katie. I only see one. So what Creates is making a 3-yard quilt to donate and just started cutting the fabric. Awesome. So we're keeping each other company tonight. Is that what you're telling me? Let's see. Okay. So then we go. I want to go over this side. Tack this side down. Let's see. Nicole is watching and unpicking seams of a long sleeve shirt to add expansion panels. Once I'm done, I can work on EPP quilt. Awesome. Sounds like a productive night. Evening, night, whatever it is, whatever time zone you're in. Yeah, so normally I would do some spray based to kind of keep this all in order, but since I am, I don't have spray based at the moment. I got rid of mine when I moved. I need to get another can. So I'm just doing some real quick basting stitches to keep it in place. And also let me know where I need to put the back panel on. Ooh, I almost tried to rock my foot to cut the thread. I'm used to being over on Becca's machine. Let's see. I'm doing the Tula Nova right now. It's gonna be so random, lol. I love that. I love that. Kelly says, I'm in West Virginia on family vacation. Just got back from the fireworks. Awesome. Were they good fireworks? Good display? I'm dealing with a whole bunch of home shows at the moment, and that's why I came live, because I knew I wouldn't be able to get to sleep. I was sitting at Becca's, and like every few seconds, you know, one was going off, and I was jumping out of my chair, it felt like. So I was like, nope, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna be able to sleep for a little while, so decided to come on here and do something. Figured y'all would want to hang out with me, since I know some of y'all don't have anything to do tonight or want a distraction. Ian, do you ever quilt your own quilts, or will you always send them off? No, I will, now that I have access to Becca's long arm, I will start quilting my own quilts. In fact, I did send Gravity off to get quilted, but all of the quilters who had possession of it were either too busy or they didn't feel comfortable with what I wanted, and so I ended up getting my quilt back. I got Gravity back, excuse me, and that pizza from earlier is coming back up. Oh, good. This is actually bigger. Sweet. Actually, this is going to work out great. And so I'm going to actually quilt Gravity myself. I have just been too busy to do it. It will happen, though. All right, cool. So this is actually great because my back piece is a little bit bigger than the front piece, so I actually think this is going to work out perfectly. I think it's going to work out perfectly. Oh my gosh, come on. Work with me. Do you quilt your Bernina? So I'll actually quilt this using my Bernina, but I will only do very basic quilting. So I'm going to do like very simple quilting on here. I'm not going to do anything crazy. The more intricate stuff, that's going to be on a long arm. Small stuff will be on the Bernina. So I would never do like a full-size quilt. I would only do bags and pouches and things like that. I would never do a whole quilt on my Bernina. The exception, now that I think about it, would be Lady Gaga. I think I will be doing Lady Gaga on here, but that's because I want the Bernina stitch regulator and I want like as much control as I can get while working on Lady Gaga. You know what I mean? Ekate, I am making a bag. I'm going to make a little zippered pouch thingy for, I have a travel router that I'm going to that I like and will be using in the future. So I'm making a little travel pouch thing for that so that I can take it with me and give it a little home. Yes, the start with the grand finale first. What? And then some random fireworks. I guess they were having some technical issues, but it was great. Wait, they started with the grand finale? How does that work? Okay, interesting. Never heard of a show starting with the grand finale, but like you say, it sounds like they were having some technical issues. That's funny. Hey everyone, here's the grand finale. I did hear of a show. In fact, it was a pretty big show that like they had a time code issue, and so every firework went off at the exact same moment. So it was just like, go, and they all exploded at the same time and made a big, huge mess. You should make a small quilted body bag for your tech stuff. Tanya, that's what I'm working on. I'm gonna make this a little. It's like a zippered pouch. I'm making this. This is one that was given to me. Oh, wrong camera. This one was given to me. It has a vinyl pouch up here on the front, and then a zipper. Oh, boxy bag. Oh, I was like, well, it's gonna be kind of like a body bag. I almost took a sip out of this. Maybe I should go to bed. I almost was like, wow. Let's try that again, shall we? Someone pressed the wrong button if they started with it. Right? Exactly, Zaza. Zaza, how was your 4th of July? That's a rhetorical question. Because for Zaza, it's a normal day. Zaza's like, it was fine. It was a regular Friday for me. It is late, Karen. You are right. I am up late, Shirley, but it is not terribly late for you. Maybe don't drink that. Yeah. That is, you are correct. I don't know why. I guess because it was a bottle and it was a liquid, and I was like, my brain was like, yes, that's what I should drink. Don't think so. Try again. Try again, brain. Try again. Body bag. I'm still laughing over body bag. Let's see. It's only 10:24 here. It's early. Crap, gunshots and fireworks just started here. Dogs are going nuts. Sorry to hear that. I hate that. I really do. I am not I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a fan of 4th of July. Don't like the home fireworks displays. Leave it up to the professionals, and I wish everybody would leave it up to the professionals and not do it, but yeah. Don't drink the chemicals, Ian. Fireworks started here about 10 minutes ago. Appreciate the distraction. Absolutely, Laura. I needed the distraction, so I figured other people would too. Yeah, fireworks are getting louder here as it's getting darker, says Judy. What are we making? Is there a pattern for the body bag? Laura. Lisa, excuse me, Lisa. That's funny. We're making an impromptu like tech bag thing. I have a wireless router that I want to take on travel adventures in the future, and so I'm making a little quilted bag thing for it. I haven't quite decided what to call it, but we're like, all of this is really, really impromptu, and we're just kind of creating on the fly. And I am going to put a pleat in this, but that's okay because it is the edge. This is all going to get cut off anyways, so I'm honestly not terribly worried about it. There will be pleats that end up getting put into this, but again, I'm not worried because it's going to be on the very edge, so they're going to get cut off, and that's fine. Fell asleep at 8 p.m. and then woke up at 10. I'm glad you're on. Welcome. I don't know how long I'm going to be here, but I'll be on for a little bit. I don't know that we'll finish, but we'll see. Eagle River did fireworks last night, wasn't able to sleep until after midnight, and had gotten up to go back to the hospital this morning. Oh goodness, Shirley. Ooh, this is a lot of... This is actually going to be a lot. I don't know if this is going to work the way I want it to. We will see. Again, it's not going to matter because I'm going to trim the outside, so I'm kind of pushing off the pleats to the outside as much as possible. Thanks for the distraction, Ian. It's my first 4th of July since my husband passed away and hated the fireworks. As a combat veteran, they definitely triggered his PTSD. I keep looking to check on it. I'm really sorry. But he isn't there. I'm so sorry. That's hard. That's really, really hard. Well, I'm glad I could be a distraction, and we'll just sit here and chat for a little while and have some fun and talk. And oh, this didn't even catch. Whoops! I didn't even catch this edge, so I'm gonna try that again. Again, the edge will get chopped off, so I'm not too worried about it. If it if it has pleats or isn't perfect, again, I'm not worried about it because it is going to get chopped off. Let's see. Fireworks. What? Plug to the right? What? What are you seeing? Is that plugged? Oh, this one right here? Are you talking about this one? This is where I have the microphones, where I charge my microphones. I think that's what you're talking about. I'm getting text messages on the backside of things. So somebody's watching my live stream. Hi, how are you? You know who you are. And they were asking I think they're asking what that plug is. That's my lamp right there. That goes to the, yeah, okay. That goes to my light right here. And that is my microphone. That's where I plug in my microphone to charge. It's literally just a charging point for the microphones. All right, so let's do. All right, we're gonna drop our thing down. You should get the lamp. It is a really good lamp. We're gonna drop this down to 3 because now we're going to quilt. How am I going to quilt this? We are going to do, I think, just diagonal quilting on it. Just a little bit of a diagonal. Hold on, I forgot. So I use blue tape on my thing. So I'm gonna grab that really quickly, and I left it out in the main part of my apartment. Okay, blue tape acquired. All right, so I have the blue tape, and now I'm gonna take my thingamabobber. See you later, Katie. Have a good evening, or morning, or whatever it is. This time of year is so stressful because of our dogs. Can't handle loud noises. We have to medicate them, and that doesn't help much anymore. I'm sorry to hear that. Let's see. Heather P says, hi all. I didn't know you would be live tonight. I've been trying to comfort my dog. Well, that's kind of why I'm here. Kind of what I'm here. Donna's saying diagonal, then straight up and down. That might be the way to do it. All right, sounds good. Josh says, doze off. Yikes, I'm going to the dreamland and get some beauty rest for our chat tomorrow. Have a great evening, everyone. See you later, Josh. Get some sleep. Let's see. Zaza says, TMI. I didn't need to know that. What did I say? I don't even remember what I said. TMI. TMI? What did I say that was TMI? I don't know. Karen says, when I sit down to quilt something, I often get what's called quilter's block. Figuring out what to do can be a challenge. Leslie says, Ian, twice in one day, a double scoop. So much fun. I'm a double scoop of ice cream. All right, so I'm gonna grab my ruler. Oh, don't pull out the thingamabobber. All right, there we go. Oh, I use blue tape on my thing. Oh my gosh. Really? Really? Oh my gosh, y'all are ridiculous. Ridiculous. I'm throwing it on the floor because it's going to be a little easier for me to ridiculous, guys. Y'all are ridiculous. What did y'all take today? Like, what is this? What is this? Y'all are silly. Y'all are silly. All right. Hi, I'm on the ground. Hi, just a second. I'll be there in a second. Be there in a second. All right, so we're gonna put the blue tape right there. Blue tape on my thing. Good Lord. Ah! Y'all are so silly. So silly. This is not going to be perfect, but again, this doesn't have to be because it is literally just to keep my tech together. So, as you can see, I've applied the blue tape. Throwing things on the floor. Yep, I do. I throw things on the floor all the time. All right, so I'm going to start here. I need to grab my seam guide thing in a moment. I'll grab that in a moment and put it onto the machine. My Bernina is not the biggest fan of soft and stable. I will say that. Sometimes it just doesn't, like, it doesn't want to keep the stitches regulated. Ian, I have the mind of a 12-year-old. You do, Zaza. You definitely do. And I cannot wait to meet you in person in Raleigh. But yes, you definitely do have the mind of a 12-year-old. Let's see. We get 2 loud nights. Manassas does the fireworks on the 4th, and Manassas Park does theirs on the 5th. Both are over an hour long and held in parks near my house. Traumatic experience for my puppers. Layla, goodness gracious. I am also in the Prince William County area. And this is my first 4th of July being out here. We had fireworks in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Several, proper shows, like professional shows. But then there were also people who decided that they wanted to be their own fireworks display, which would drive me crazy. Drove me crazy. All right, seam guide, or stitch, whatever. I don't know why they do them up here. It's still somewhat light out. New Year's fireworks are awesome though. Oh, I need to, that's about an inch. I do mine at about an inch. Ooh, oh shoot. Oh no. I just unscrewed all the way. Dang it, I hate it when I do this. I hate it when I unscrew it all the way because this is such a hard screw to get back into. There we go. All right, I think I did it. I have one dog hiding out under the bed, one under the blanket, as close as they can be to get the other dog. Doesn't face her. Oh my goodness. Isn't it funny, like, how some dogs are like, no, and then some dogs are like, meh, whatever. Like, it just, I don't know. Some dogs are like, meh, I don't care. Other dogs are like, ah, the world is ending. And you never know how they're going to react either. That's the thing. Jaja Brownie says, "Oh, I didn't get the notification that you are live. It was a really impromptu. It was very, very, very impromptu. I got back to the apartment and the fireworks are kind of going off like crazy, and so I said, you know what? I know I'm not going to be able to sleep, so I'm just going to go live for a little while and let the fireworks calm down. And then I'll go to bed after they calm down. But in the meantime, I'll keep other people occupied and decided to come live." Actually, you know what? It may not be that my machine doesn't like the soft and stable. It might be that I'm putting too much pressure on the panel as it's going through, on the piece as it's going through. And it just didn't, I was putting too much pressure on it. I think that's probably actually what was happening. The Mac says the sun isn't even down yet. I know, it's like almost midnight here. Can you believe that, Mac? Isn't it crazy how the world works, where it's like it is almost midnight here, and where you're at, the sun hasn't even gone all the way down. Mac, you didn't want to go to the theme park near you to celebrate and hang out? By the way, if you haven't subscribed to Mac, go check her out. Got to hang out with her and Leo when they were at Road to Virginia. Had a great time. Apparently tried to get Mac in trouble with TSA and have her smuggle some shrimp or some lobster. That thing. Oh boy, living and crafting with MS says our fireworks just got over, but the neighbors are starting to shoot them off now. Bleh. Katie says, "I came in late. What are you making tonight?" I am working on making a little tech bag. It's a very impromptu thing. I wanted a tech bag for my wireless travel router. So I literally just came on and was like, well, let's make something, and decided to make that. So this is very impromptu, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just kind of making it up as I go. So welcome to the madness. I was like, why is this getting harder to put through the machine? Oh, right, it's hitting the wall. Mac, it was so great to spend quality time with you and Leo. Like, it was really, I've seen you, and like we've talked at shows before and stuff, but it was really great to spend some quality time with you and Leo and Becca. I felt like that was a really, really fun time after the show was over with. Even if I did throw lobster at you. Shirley says, husband's hospital room is right near the helicopter pad for the life flights, and just now an Army helicopter landed, and it is loud. I can imagine, Shirley, that is probably like incredibly loud. Just looking on the back really quick, just to see how it's quilting out. It's doing just fine. I agree, Mac. Max says that she had a ball with Becca and Leo and I, and it was a great way to end the show. Could not agree more. That was a lot of fun. You're going to have to come back, Mac, though. Like, you're going to have to come up, and we're going to have to take you to Captain Pell's, because we went there today, and it was delish. So we need to get you some real crabs that actually taste good. Sorry that that place didn't do such a good job. Their menu, their online website showed that they knew how to do it, and they did not. I mean, they did a boil versus... Yeah, anyways, doesn't matter. Long story short, you just need to come back. You need to come back, and we need to have a sewing retreat here. Hey, Craft On and so forth. Let's see. Love the Tula Pink kitty fabric. I do too. You were right, Zaza. I did throw a crab at her. I did throw a crab. So freaking funny to get that text message the next morning. Flicky Chicky, oh my gosh. See you later. So what creates? Kids want to watch the fireworks. I hope y'all have a great and safe holiday. Thanks for being here for a little bit. It was good, but I'll be back soon. I have a guild lecture and class in a few months. Awesome. Yeah, you definitely, yeah. Come on back and we'll take you to get the good stuff. We'll take you to get the good stuff. Mac, just had my Canadian quilt store order your fabric. I'm a fan. Awesome. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I want to keep sewing in the same direction. I would sometimes flip my fabric, but that can cause issues. So I'm actually going to just flip my little guide. Oh, I did it again. Oh my gosh, Ian, what is wrong with you? Oh, please don't make me take it off. I don't want to take it off. Oh, shoot. The screw is so tiny. Oh, please don't make me take it off. Oh no. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. And my needle just came unthreaded too. Ah! This is going so great, you guys. So great. Ah, forget it. All right. Take the foot off and do it again. Dang it. I don't know why. I think it's because it's backwards. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, but I think it's actually lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. Because it's on the backside. Laura says, Ian, I'm grateful you're up tonight. I've been having it rough lately, and the laughter is helping me get through the craziness. I'm so glad to hear that, Laura. I really am. Glad to hear my silly sense of humor brings joy to others. I don't know why y'all watch me, but I really am very grateful for it. I think about this sometimes. I'm like, why in the world do people watch me? Because I'm ridiculous. I am absolutely ridiculous. But I'm glad that I can provide a little laughter. Oop. Oop. I almost did it again. I almost did it again. Okay. We're good. Everything's good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, and now I can't get the... Oh, I can't... Oh, man. Ah! I can't bring the threader all the way down because the thing was in the way. There. All right, let's... Well, that was a hot mess express. Okay, we're good. I am ridiculous, for sure. Clue 6 for Flyaway is very quick. The large took less than an hour and a half. The small took less than 45 minutes. Awesome. Did I finish 6? I have to look. I don't know. I don't feel like getting up. Anywho, I'm going to keep sewing in the same direction. I didn't want to go off in a different direction. So, or like, that causes the wrinkles and the like pleats, so I decided to keep it going in the same direction. And since my seam guide thing can go on either side, I was like, you know what, we're gonna keep going in the same direction and it will move, and that's fine. It'd be easier if you had your machine 6 inches from the wall. It absolutely would be. It absolutely would be. Whenever I get my next sewing space, it will be bigger than this room. I may turn my living room into my sewing space again. Why does that look smaller? I mean, it doesn't matter. But I'm just noticing that the space between looks smaller. I thought I put it the same distance, but maybe not. Oh, actually, I think it is a little bit different. Oops. I grabbed my ruler, and I just unthreaded my needle again. Awesome. Put the needle down. Pick this up. No, you go up. Thank you. Okay, so this is... how far of a distance is this? That's at an inch. If I go this way, it's also at an inch. What? Huh? How does that work? Okay, that's an inch, right? Cool. Awesome. Love that for me. This side also is it. So it should be, what? Maybe my eyes are, maybe I'm more tired than I thought I was. Okay, all right, well, we're just gonna go right here. Apparently, I messed something up somewhere. I apparently did like an inch and a half. I don't, what? Fine, whatever. I don't understand how that happened, but okay. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sewing with thread. I don't know what happened, but apparently, like, it ended up being like an inch and a half more of the size. I don't know how I did that, because whatever. It doesn't matter. I recalibrated, and we're gonna do it again with the actual size. I don't know. I'm not gonna undo the parts that I've already sewn. There will be 2 lines that are closer than all the rest of them. It doesn't matter. Again, this is literally just for a tech bag, so it don't matter. Maybe I'm more tired than I thought I was. Ah! Kathy says, good night, I will catch the replay. No worries, see you later. Can't wait for my Janome sewing machine. When the guys unpack the pod, they put it behind all of the boxes in the craft room, hopefully next week. Oh no. Oh no. Having to wait for it, that sucks. Just keep it consistent and it will be good. Yep, that's, I literally, there's going to be 2 lines closer than all the rest of them, but whatever. It don't matter. Fireworks started really early here at 6:30 p.m. Oh my. And right here. Oh, parent. Yeah, I hope you're able to get your machine soon. Sorry, brain just like not brained for a moment. It may have looked like I had a stroke, but I promise you it was just not braining for a moment. All right, I think, yeah, there's nothing there. Okay, so here is what I've got. And now I'm trying to decide, do I do straight up and down? I might just do like real quick straight up and down. What do y'all think? You know what? I'm going to throw it to y'all. Should I add, because I've got my diagonals in there, should I do just the next line straight up and down, or should I leave it like that? Straight up and down, leave as is. Straight up and down. Zaza, I have no idea. I really don't. I have no idea how you're only number 32. I know you've been chatting. I know you have. Maybe I can't even do it with straight face. I can't even do it with straight face. I was gonna say maybe send a super chat and see if that raises your ranks up, but I can't even like I can't even beg for money like that. That just like no idea. Leave it as is. Leave it as is. Leave it as is. Leave it as okay. All right. Everybody says leave it as is. All right. We're gonna leave it as is. So we'll leave it like that. All right. So now we need to do some cutting. Everybody's saying leave it. Okay. We will leave it. We will leave it as is. And time to do a little chop chop. It's so cute. I keep looking at the kitties. They're so cute. I did just notice that my eyeballs are going to be going the wrong way. They're going to be going up and down instead of the eyeballs, but whatever. It's fine. Okie dokie. Shelby says, what are the rankings even for? Maybe only available in the US. Well, I think Zaza has a ranking. Oops. Right now, Laura Sup apparently is number 1. I don't know why. Oh, I can't even scroll. I was going to look at the rankings and everything, but it won't even let me scroll. So, apparently the like rankings are for people as you, oh, Deb says, Zaza, if you remove a comment, it loses 25 XP. Wow, goodness gracious. Tula's mistake, not yours. True, true. I will, yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Zavetta says, late to the party, what are you making? I am working on making a little tech bag for my wireless portable router. So I'm working on that. Zaza, I have no idea. I have no earthly idea how it works. Apparently, the more you comment, the more you like send super chats and do all of that kind of stuff. Apparently, that raises your XP. Literally have no idea. YouTube throws this stuff on to us, and we have no idea what we're doing. So I don't let it bother you. Really don't. My legs are so freaking sore. Stupid deep bruises. I'm so sorry, Flicky Chicky. That sucks. That sucks. I assume you did get your rabies shot. I asked that on Becca's live stream, but I'm assuming you did. By the way, interesting story. Rabies vaccines get to you faster. Like, you get them after you're bit because the vaccine works faster than the actual virus. Make that make sense. I have no idea, but science. Apparently, you're given the vaccine after you're bitten because it takes longer for the virus to make it to your brain than the vaccine does. One of my YouTube channels I watch has over 22,000 XP. Wonder how they got there. Well, that would be how, because it's a continuous live stream, apparently. Okay, I am going to... yep, I got them 0, 3, 7, and next in 14. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad you got the... Glad you got the vaccines. I'm going to do quick... I am going to go around the edge again, because I want... Well, if I trim this down... No, I'm not actually... No, I'm not. Just kidding. Just kidding. I want to start trimming this down. And what I was going to do is I was going to take my wireless router and this doohickey, and I was going to fold it in. I got to do this on the floor because it's going to go flying. If I don't do it on the floor, it's going to go flying, and that's going to be bad. So, okay. I think... Yeah, I think this is going to work. Okay, so I'm going to keep it the same height, but I'm going to shrink the size down. How much do I want? Oh! How much do I want to... I think I'm going to... I hope nobody heard that. Don't bump your head on the... Nope, I'm good. Oh my. Tanya says my son had to go through rabies vaccines twice as a teenager. Oh my. Donna says I just went from 47 to 5. I don't know. I don't know how that stuff works. I really don't. Laura says I just love Ian, and I guess that's why. I don't know. I have no idea. Let's see. We're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep going. Are you done quilting already? I think so, yeah. I think so, Mac. I need to, I was asking if I should do another direction, but everybody was saying just to keep it as is. So we're going to keep it as is. Let's see. I think we're all getting tired finally, right? Exactly. Exactly. All right. So, all right. So I think I'm gonna trim it here. If I gotta remember to add seam allowance. Like seam allowances will shrink it a little bit. So I think I'm gonna trim it here. Donna. Anyways. Anywho. So we're gonna trim. I think we're gonna trim on this line right here. Where is, okay, we're gonna use this ruler. Too much caffeine. My husband family blames barking spiders too. Where does that come from? I have no idea. I have no idea. Barking spiders. I don't know. I've heard that too, though. I don't know if the microphones were good enough to pick that up. I'm hoping not. I'm so red right now. I'm so red. I can't even. What am I doing? I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay. We're It's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. All right, we're gonna put that there. There we go. And I have leftover panel to do something with. I know, it is not working, Bobby. This is after dark, right? Exactly. Exactly. And I like your pressing and cutting arrangement. I'm going to try and achieve something. It's good, but it needs to be bigger. I really need another like full-size table over here. Excuse me, this room is just unfortunately too small for me to do something like that. I have some leftover now that I need to figure out what to do. I can do something fun with this. I'm sure I can figure something out. All right, so now I'm going to cut this in half. I really want this to be the front side though. So I think I'm going to bump it up a little bit. Because I think I want this side to be the front side. because the cats are more centered on this one, so I think I want this. So I'm actually going to take this pair of scissors. I think I'm going to take this pair of scissors and cut this way. Oops, what just fell? All right, so there we go. All right, so that's going to be my front panel, and that's going to be my back panel, and I am going to try and trim these up to make them look a little prettier. And they are not straight at all, so that is something that I want to do, is straighten them up. Try and straighten it up a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect, because again, this is just going to be a tech bag. It's not going to be anything of like amazement. I'm not entering this into any quilt shows or anything like that. I'm literally just using this to carry tech around. So, and like when you put the bag together, it won't even matter. It won't even matter. Oops. Ooh, my hip just popped. Really, really well. Felt real good, actually. All right, so yes, y'all are staring at my butt. You're welcome. Trim that. And then I am going to trim the bottom because it is a little lopsided. Just a hair, though. I don't want to trim too much off. It's not terrible. Probably could leave it if I really wanted to, but I think I'm going to trim it anyways, just to make sure. Oh, actually, I do need to trim it a little bit more, because apparently when I trimmed it, it trimmed the material underneath to, like, not good. It trimmed the material not well. All right, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna run a stitch on that in a moment. Did I lose y'all? Are y'all still here? I'm gonna base it off of this side because this is a more straight cut than the other sides. I may have lost everybody. Seems like the chat has come to a screeching halt. Is my iPad dead? Is that what happened? Oh, my iPad, I think the chat stopped in the iPad. Because, like, oh yeah, definitely. Okay. My chat completely stopped on the iPad. Like, I was starting to freak out. I'm like, did everybody just leave? Is that, like, what happened? No, my chat just stopped on the iPad. Oops. Oh well. Alright, so this is roughly squared up. It's not going to be perfect, but it's roughly squared up. Ian, you missed my comment. You should swap your sewing room and bedroom. You only needed to be. You only needed. Yeah. Unfortunately, there are some like external factors that this would not be a good room for a bedroom. Unfortunately, I would agree with you, except that this room would just not be good for a bedroom. There are some noise issues with this room. Is your endless party ending? Not yet. Not yet. We're just waiting. I'm holding our breath, waiting for you to cut. All right. So, let's see here. I want to make sure that it catches all of the material. There we go. So I am just running a quick stitch around the edge of everything to make sure that it stays in place. I need to go a couple more stitches. Yeah, the sewing room, living room worked really well for me. The only thing was I definitely missed my couch, or having a couch. I didn't have a couch when I made my living room the sewing room. That was the only thing. Like, it's so much nicer having a couch here. But yeah, like, that would be the only thing. I definitely just went off the edge. Almost there. There we go. All right, made it all the way around. All right, see you later, Shirley. Have a good evening. I threatened my husband about taking over our living room as my sewing room. That's funny. All right, let's do the same thing on the other one. I want to make sure that everything, again, this is just to help make sure that everything, because I've definitely done bags before where the quilting, like the space in between the quilting came up a little bit. And so like as I was putting the bag together, some of the fabric ended up not getting caught in the stitching because it pulled up a little bit. Hello, Caroline. Caroline, yeah, Caroline. Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum. How many times have you heard that, like, your entire life? Sorry, I just did it too. You're like, yes, I've heard that a million times. Thank you, Ian. What in the world are you doing up at this and sewing at this hour? Well, I couldn't sleep because the fireworks were too much. And I knew, so I got home from Becca's and I was like, you know what, I'm not going to be able to get to sleep. So I decided to jump on here and do some sewing. Are you gonna leave it like an envelope or like other bags? Will it have? It will have a zipper. I am gonna put a zipper on it, and I'm leaving it. Where's my example bag? I'm gonna make it like this Haunted Mansion bag. I didn't even have the sewing camera on. My bad, guys. I'm not gonna put this like vinyl pocket on the front, but I am going to put a zipper. Oops, it's on the other side. I am gonna put this zipper onto it. Oops, that's the vinyl pocket again. I am going to put this, oh, I need binding. Shoot, I need a fabric to make binding with. Shoot. 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 I set up 2 folding tables in the den about a week to make my quilt sandwich and do my quilting. Yeah, I've done that too before. Sadly, I did take over the living room with my sewing. Told my husband I would clean it up when he came home after his after the second surgery was supposed to happen. Sadly, he passed away before the second one. I'm so sorry, Deb. That's really hard. Wow. Sally says, greetings to everyone from California. Sally, the good news is, or excuse me, Deb, the good news is now you can use the living room as however you want to, and you don't have to worry about. Sorry, I hope it's okay that I kind of joke like that. I know Mac. Oh, Mac, look. So I got this fabric. Look how cute this fabric is. Oh my God, it's so cute. It's so cute. I love it. I got like 2 yards of this, and then this one's not so great. I was not happy with this fabric. I'm gonna use it. I'm probably gonna make a Holland duffel bag with this material, but it's also Haunted Mansion, but it's first of all, it's like really blurry. The closer you get to it, it's not a crisp image at all. And it's also like the fabric does not feel great. This would make a tote bag or like bags totally fine, but I would never put this into a quilt because it's printed fabric, like it's computer printed fabric, and it's not good. It's not good. Let's see. Yeah, Heather, it may be a tomorrow. It may be a tomorrow. It might be a tomorrow thing. Yeah, so unfortunately, this was from Joann's, and I can't find any more of it. I love this one. I wish I could find a whole bolt of this. I would make a shirt out of this. Oh, I love it so much. But it was from Joann's, and it's not available anymore. Katie says, where did you get that? Katie, I got this one off of eBay, and this one off of... I don't remember where this one came from. I don't know. I don't know where it came from. Let's see. Okay. Shoot. Oops. All right, so I want to put these together. Oh, one's longer than the other one. Oops. Oops. That's okay. I can trim it like once I put them together. Oh yeah, one's definitely bigger than the other one. Just by a little bit, but that, I think, is going to be a tomorrow problem. All I'm going to do is I'm going to put them together like this. Yes, I have Google Lensed it, and I can't find it. What does the selvage say on the Joann's fabric? It says... Ooh, ow. My chair attacked me. Selvage says, do not use for children's sleepwear. Haunted Mansion, sold for non-commercial, home use only, other use prohibited. Do not use for children's sleepwear. Spring Creative, LLC, 2023. That's what it says. Oh, that's so cute, Flicky Cheeky. Flicky Cheeky, if you have more of this, I will buy it from you. I am trying to fall again. Fell within the first minute of starting Becca's live. Yeah, I want to make a shirt out of this one. What are the ribbons on the wall? They are all from quilt shows. So the center one is from the SMP Virtual Quilt Fest, Dallas Quilt Show, Maine Quilt Show, North Texas Quilt Festival, Plano Quilt Show, North Texas, State Fair of Texas, North Texas, Three Rivers Quilters, Ellis County, State Fair of Texas. The yellow one is State Fair of Texas, and then Ellis County. So yeah, the blue ones, Plano Quilt Show, SMP Virtual Quilt Fest, and North Texas Quilt Festival. 14 ribbons. 14 ribbons. No, oh, wow. I used up to 12 yards, so no worries, Flicky Chicky. If you have some, I'll buy it off of you. I will. Absolutely will. Tanya says, I fell a month ago and broke my knee. Oh no, had surgery 3 weeks ago and still stuck in the bed. Oof, I'm so sorry. That really sucks. Ooh, I'll have to go look at Etsy then. All right. I don't know what I'm going to do with this now. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could unquilt it and use the scraps somewhere. I may do that. I may unquilt this and use the scraps. So, anywho, all right, this is a tomorrow problem. This is going to be a tomorrow problem. And the one that you're holding is on Etsy. Okay, perfect. Can you please show the Haunted Mansion fabric? Sure, I can show you the Haunted Mansion fabric. I have two of them. Again, one of them is from, I think this was on Joann's. So this was a Joann's. I would love to get some more of this because I think it is adorable. And then this is the other one. I don't like this one. I would not buy this one again. It's like a really kind of yucky cotton. It's like canvas almost, but not. Yeah, it's not great. I would not get this one again. I would not get it again. All right. It's also listed as Disneyland fabric on Etsy. Ooh, I'll have to check that out. I will have to check that out. Texas does love my work, but mostly because I was there. I was there the most. I am going to enter the state fair here in Virginia. It is adorable, isn't it, Flicky Cheeky? I love it. It's so cute. It's so cute. I could make another. Oh, I feel like. I mean, I could make another pouch like this, right? I feel like that would be pretty cute. Although my kitties would be upside down on the back. This is a tomorrow problem. I need to stop. I need to shut everything down. And I need to say goodnight. That's what I need to do. Guys, thanks for joining me for this very, 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 very impromptu. I'm not hearing anything outside anymore, so I'm hoping it's midnight. It's 12:30 here, so hopefully that means everybody's gone to bed and they've stopped lighting things on fire. Let's hope. I hope you enjoyed this very impromptu live. I will be back, of course, on Sunday. Maybe I will. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I will finish this pouch up on the live stream, or we'll do something different. I don't know, but I'll figure it out another day. I hope everybody has a great night. Thanks for. We still have things. Molly, I remember when I was in DFW, things going for like ever. It seemed like forever and ever and ever. So I'm hoping it's quiet here. But anywho, I'll see you guys Sunday. Remember, everybody, I love each and every one of you. And normal is definitely just a setting on the dryer. I hope everybody has a great evening, and I'll see you very soon. Bye, everyone.